Hello everybody, Rezga here from Tactical Scream, and today I'm going to be showing you how to beat the boss Sir Alonne in the Dark Souls 2 DLC, Crown of the Old Iron King. He is the first optional boss that you'll come across in this game. After beating the Fume Knight, you'll be able to take the crown up and get access to this area. And he's actually one of the more interesting in the game. I like his battle arena and the music, etc. But the main thing to keep in mind in this is how bloody aggressive he is. He is completely relentless. He is one of the most dangerous bosses in the DLC. And the way you deal with him, if you are a typical knight that has a huge sword and a huge shield, you're going to want to ditch that shield. I've read a lot of comments about how they can just coast through with the shield. I was struggling so much with a shield. It's too slow. He hits too hard and it drains too much stamina. You're just staggered 90% of the time, so you can't actually do any damage. You might be able to block it all, but you can't do any back because you're getting staggered the entire time. So, as you can see, I have completely ditched my shield. I have also ditched my Pursuer's Greatsword because it is slightly too slow. This is the Dranglake sword that I'm using now, enchanted with lightning. I think it does a little bit of extra damage to him, and I'm not sure. There's not much point enchanting it just for him. It won't do that much difference. But yeah, so a slightly faster weapon if you're typically using an Ultra Greatsword. Ditch the shield because rolling is here. As you can see, I'm heavily strafing right. Strafing right is what you're going to want to do the entire time. He's one of those bosses that all his attacks come from his right side, so if you strafe right, a lot of them will miss naturally anyway. But the key things to keep in mind, you want to keep some distance on him until he's slipped in like he just did there. He slides up and does an uppercut. You can back roll away from that, or side roll if you're feeling daring, and then strafe round to the right and wait for him to finish a combo, then get a hit off. This is how you're going to deal with him. It's fairly straightforward. It's a lot like the Lost Sinner actually, this fight, so you should have done that by now, and you know how this fight is going to work. He's very agile, he's very bouncy, and he hits really hard. That move, the one you see there where his sword glows dark and he stabs forward, that is actually the most dangerous and annoying in this entire fight because the hitbox is a little messed up. The way to dodge it, don't go left or right if you are within like the sword's reach. You need to go straight towards him, slightly to the side if you can. I know it's very hard, it's kind of hard to explain how to do this. It will likely hit you a couple of times. I think it hits me in this video a few times, but your instinct will be to roll away. It depends how close you are to him. If you're further enough away that you can roll back without being hit, then go for it. But I would suggest trying to roll towards him because I found that actually missed more. He has one other move that you've already seen where he stands back and throws sort of dark blades at you, although they're very easy. You just have to strafe out of the way. You don't even need to roll for those. So yeah, it's a very simple fight. He's so relentless, it can be a little straining on your blood pressure. You just need to keep watch of what he does. He telegraphs a lot what he's going to do, and he also leaves himself quite open after each move. When he gets to about the 50% point and below, he will start, if you're getting to close quarters with him, you'll see it a couple times in this video again, he will just jump up in the air and try and smash your head in from above. The way to get around is obviously just roll, like the way to get around everything in this game. So, roll to the right, that is the key. Keep your distance when he jumps away so you can watch him charge up towards you for the uppercut, and then you can dodge that quite easily. That's an example of the move that I was talking about. Just roll out of the way so you don't get your head caved in. The most opportune moment that I found to heal was after his forward stab attack, like you just saw there. I'm standing in his face. If you get that close, where you could literally pat him on the forehead if you wanted, and he tries to do any of his special moves, then just rolling past him is a 100% way of getting out of the way of his attacks. And that's pretty much it. It will be a long fight. I had heard that this fight was easy, and this fight was actually incredibly hard for me. I don't know whether I'm just an idiot or whether everyone else was lying. But there you go. It's not that hard so long as your weapon's quite quick and you have got your dodging timing spot on. You will likely need a couple of tries to get your eye in with his moveset, but it's really not that complicated, as you can see. It's very repetitive and it's telegraphed. There you go. Happy days. If you get to this point, I'll give you a pat on the back over the internet. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope this has helped. There really isn't that much more to this fight. Just roll. That's it. Roll to the right. Watch your timings. and roll forward past him when he does one of his special moves, the stabby one in particular. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.